Much is sweating a little bit. He's got to find a way to do some damage here. You see, he did a nice Mind Drag into that, but that turret is going up, so he's going to have to run that shuttle because the shuttle's still low on health. I'm surprised he hasn't made a replacement shuttle for that other one yet, but okay, Much is trying to break out now. He does not want this contain to last too long, but man, so many mines. Those mines might take out everything that Much has here. He's still trying to use the Reavers, but he's fighting uphill, and uphill battle is not what you want to be fighting. UpMagic in the meantime is throwing more forces down, and this is going to be very tough for Much to break out of. There's UpMagic still shelling here. He's trying to get through here, but looks like a cannon is going to protect that third expansion for Much. Much at least getting his economics going here. His military is being shelled to hell, but oh, here's UpMagic is tightening the noose now. He's going to shell this natural expansion, who's looking very bad for Much. He's running out of expansions here, and he has no way of really moving out of his main right now. And it looks like UpMagic is fighting here. He took down that cannon. Wow. So this third base here, it looks like, is going to be harassed. So UpMagic is stopping mining everywhere. That looks like Much does have one cannon there, though. So Much being fended off here. Much is breaking out now. It looks like Much got enough Dragoons to break through all those mines. He's dragging some mines around with his Zealots. He's going out now, and he's going to try to take on this army. Quite a few Dragoons, I have to say. This army might be enough to get the job done here. Much waited till he got just the right unit composition, but he's got to be so careful here. Oh, so many mines. He's got to be... Oh, take out those mines. And looks like UpMagic has some great tank placement there. Keeping those tanks just out of range, keeping the vultures in front of the tanks, so Much couldn't do anything about it. Much still devoting to Reavers, so that could definitely swing the game back into his favor if he got those Reavers and took out some of these tanks. Oh man, UpMagic is still committing to contain on this natural expansion / main area, the choke there. There is an army out for Much, though. Much is doing some mine clearing with that army right now. This is going to be very tough for Much to win this. If he's just going to have to find a way to get a lot of lucky Reaver Scarabs here. I see Much is trying to take out these vultures, and now he's pushing out with a ton of Zealots. A little bit too many Zealots going down there, I think. The Reaver is out here. That Reaver's going to have to take out these tanks. It does take out the tanks. This is what I'm talking about. He's going to have to use those Reavers. But his army is just gone. He has a few Dragoons around here and a few Dragoons running around the map. And UpMagic is still committing to this contain. So Much has to do something differently here. He isn't going to be able to win this game by doing what he's been doing so far. He needs to tech to something higher, I think. And here comes a ton of vultures. Much is in a lot of pain there. And the Reaver trying to take out these tanks, but Reaver won't be able to do much here. Looks like he takes out one tank, but so many vultures here, and those vultures can all lay mines, so this is looking very bad for Much at this point. Still a contain here. Still shelling the natural expansion too. UpMagic is playing very, very well in this game. Here comes Much. Much dropping a Dragoon there. Not exactly sure why. Oh, he was trying to take out that tank right next to it there. UpMagic, you see, he's bringing in more tanks to tighten the noose on the contain here, and Much is just trying to get enough troops to push out. It looks like he is pushing out now. We'll see how successful he is at breaking the minefield and getting past. And UpMagic is still going to shell here. UpMagic's doing a great job of holding the high ground. Holding that high ground is very important in StarCraft. It is you have a lower percentage of success in hitting your opponent if you're fighting uphill, and now Much looks like he's about to GG because there's nothing much he can do here. He can't mine from his natural anymore. and he can't break out of his natural choke. And if he can't defend this, it looks like he won't be able to defend this. He's not going to be able to mine from this base either. And the tanks are going to move in siege, and it's probably going to be over after this. You see Much still trying to go out and do some mine dragging. Not working out too well for him. It's just too many vultures in here. UpMagic has a great unit composition. He has just the right amount of tanks and lots of vultures to lay mines and do most of the shooting on the zealots and the dragoons and cover for the tanks while they're at it. And this is pretty much it. This last force from Much being whittled down, blue blood everywhere. And it looks like UpMagic is going to beat my favorite player in this first set. UpMagic scanning the main for whatever reason there, finally shelling everything. There's almost no mining left for Much. And I'm not sure why Much is still in this game. He's floating an observer around for whatever reason. He doesn't have any troops. I'm not sure why he's still here. Looks like he's moving out with a small force down there, going to try to break out. It's not going to work. GG. So Much is down 1. UpMagic playing very well there. You can tell that was one of his plans here. That was probably his big plan for this map. A nice contain there, keeping the high ground, and Much was not able to break out of it, although he came close a couple of times to doing a nice counterattack. But overall, Much just didn't get enough economic harassment done to even things out. So, this has been Nuke, moving on to the second set.